Hello again, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome once again to In Your Face. Lately I've been getting on camera a lot for In Your Face, and there's good reason for it. Number one, I think you all need to see me from time to time because it makes me a little bit more realistic for all of you. But the other reason is good old buddy Bert, after doing crossovers with him, I feel my on-camera presence has gotten a lot better than it used to be. But anyhow, so this In Your Face is kind of a special shout out to some friends that I've made. Let me explain to all of you, I have a lot of love for my friends and family over at Farmington McDonald's. I guess you could say my extended family. And as much love as I have for my friends and family at Farmington McDonald's, it's safe to say that all of us in the fast food community do occasionally venture out and we go to other restaurants, other fast food restaurants. Some of us more than others. Me, because I love to cook. We keep it down to a minimum, about once a week. Or if we're at work, I'll eat at my job. But a man can live only on so many Big Macs and quarter pounders before he gets tired and wants something a little different. So once a week, Princess Faye and I do go out into the public, outside of our respective workplaces, and we do eat at other restaurants. We support the people that, we support friendly competition. Right. Well, recently, we went over to a particular restaurant over in Farmington and ate there and that sort of thing. And which restaurant in question? You guessed it. The Sonic over in Farmington. Now, this will have to wait for its own episode, but I do have a soft spot for Sonic as well. But that'll have to wait. But anyhow, we went over to the Sonic in Farmington, and the service there was exceptionally great. Now, anytime this happens, I usually call in and get the information for a corporate office or for some sort of main office attached to that restaurant, and give a big shout out for the crew. They treated us great. Why shouldn't we look out for those people? Shoot, every time the people from other restaurants come to the window over at McDonald's, they always look out for me, right? It's only fair. And it doesn't hurt that I, Prince Magnum, have his own YouTube channel and doing pretty doggone good. So I do occasionally throw that weight around. Alright. Well, when we went over there and got exceptionally great service at that Sonic, like always, I went to try to call in and tell the people at the corporate office that their people are all right in my book. What ended up happening is that when I called in, I got a voicemail. Okay, no problem. Left my name and number. My real name and number. Never got a call back, so I called later in the day. Told them again. Ended up having to leave another voicemail. Never got a call back. That being said, it's been over 3 weeks, and I haven't been able to take care of my friends over there at the Sonic in Farmington. This is very upsetting to me, because I promised them that I was going to get them a big compliment and really brag on them, because anytime I see them at my job or I go over there to theirs, and they always treat me with the greatest respect. And not just because of the Prince Magnum channel, just because we're all in this together. That's just the way the fast food world works. We look out for each other. All that being said, I mean, they didn't take my compliment. I couldn't brag on them. And this was upsetting to me. So I sat down, I fought and fought and fought, and this is actually like take 16 right now, I believe, and trying to get this right. I'm very upset because I have not been able to get the compliment out for the people over at Sonic. as much love as I have for the people, for my coworkers and where I work, I mean, this is one time I got to take time out of my busy schedule, because if I'm not at work, I'm working on making videos for all of you. I had to take time out. And this upsets me so much right now. Okay. Let me say up front, I know some of you are going right now, well, Prince Magnum, you could have went online and left a big compliment for him. Yeah, I could have done all that. Two things. Number one, things get lost in the digital world all the time. It happened to me with my AdSense account. They thought, Google thought I wasn't logging in. I was. It happens. And these systems are made by human beings. So there's going to be bugs, there's going to be foul-ups. It happens. No one's mad here. So if that could get lost, they still wouldn't get their compliment, and I wouldn't know about it. And number two, sometimes people go above and beyond, treating you with such respect and love that just simply typing it in, the emotion would be lost. So, for my friends that I've had the opportunity to make over there at the Sonic in Farmington, I didn't forget you guys. I've been doing my very, very best to try to get to help you guys out, so your people who sign your paychecks know exactly how great you guys are. But it didn't happen the way that I hoped it would, and I apologize. Okay, it's just one of those things that people there did not respond to this compliment. I bet if I was calling in with a complaint, they probably would have, but they didn't respond to my compliment, and that really makes me angry. So angry, in fact, that I have even thought about suggesting a ringtone for the person who handles the compliments and complaints. Just take a listen.
Hey, cocksucker, there's a call for you.
Okay, now that I've done picked on this guy enough, I hadn't forgotten you guys. And let me say up front, I mean, as much love as I got from where I work, I want to tell you all that I've got a lot of love for all of you. There's one young lady in particular, and she knows who she is. I just gave her, I believe the time code is correct, so it would have been yesterday. This young lady, every once in a while comes through the drive-thru, and I just happened to be in drive-thru yesterday. She came through and got a frappe, and she's one of the sweetest ladies I have ever met. I think she's a manager over there at the Farmington Sonic, and she knows who she is. And let me say up front, this young lady is has such a spirit about her that she's just so sweet. I love her to pieces. Very enthusiastic lady. And if she's not married, I'll tell y'all right now, any man who gets with her is in for a treat. He'll be a very blessed man, because, I mean, she's a good woman, hands down, bar none. And there's something to be said about that. You know who you are. She's a very sweet lady. And everybody that I meet over there, whether it's at me going over there to eat, or them coming over to our McDonald's and eating, hands down, bar none, they're just good people all around, and I love them all. So thank you, the people of Farmington Sonic, for treating the funny and ornery McDonald's guy with a lot of love and respect. Thank you from the Prince Magnum channel for showing that not all of us in fast food are dumb. I mean, we show that over there at Farmington 1 McDonald's, but you guys at Sonic are doing the same doggone thing. You may not have a funny and ornery cantankerous guy of your own, but that's okay. We still like you. And hands down, bar none, these are good people. Again, I want to, if you're watching this video, just know that when I have to get on camera like this and take time out, it's very important to me. It's no mystery that those of us who work in fast food support other fast food restaurants. that's no mystery. So, all right, that brings us to the end of this episode of In Your Face. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps us out immensely. If you got a project, get out there and work on it. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet. And as always, even for my friends at Farmington One McDonald's and my loving friends over there at Farmington Sonic, if nobody has told you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.
Good night, ladies.